Well, my friend, it's the same thing with your relationships. You need to be intentional about growing your relationship. Otherwise, it's going to stagnate. And instead of growing, it's going to go the opposite direction. So, one of the things that's proven to make a difference in marriage is the weekly date night. So, if it's been a while, I want to encourage you to set a date with your spouse and make this a regular occurrence. Welcome to Press Pause. Today I want to talk with you about press pause and make a date. Now, what do I mean? I'm talking about make a date with your spouse. When's the last time that you have been on a date with your spouse or significant other? Now, you may think, I do this all the time. I've got a regular appointment and my marriage is healthy and thriving because I'm making time for this important commitment every single week. And some of you may think, well, I don't remember the last time I've been on a date with my spouse. If that's you, don't worry, this happens. And it's common when you have a lot of things that you're responsible for as a busy entrepreneur, a business owner, you may have kids that you're chasing after. It's hard to find the time to spend that time with that most important person in your life. Now think about this. You don't grow as a person automatically. You only grow with intention. Well, my friend, it's the same thing with your relationships. You need to be intentional about growing your relationship. Otherwise, it's going to stagnate. And instead of growing, it's going to go the opposite direction. So one of the things that's proven to make a difference in marriage is the weekly date night. So if it's been a while, I want to encourage you to set a date with your spouse and make this a regular occurrence. So what are some things that you can do to make this date night special? Well, you know what? It can be just as simple as having a staycation, a stay night at home, where you're just doing something that you enjoy doing without other distractions. Maybe this is just a movie night at home with popcorn. This is what my husband and I do quite often, and we really enjoy these quiet evenings at home. If you've got kids, that may not work out so well. Maybe you're waiting until you put them in bed and then you're having this date time. But better yet, bring in a babysitter, have them go stay overnight at Grandpa and Grandma's house so that you can have that quiet time in your home. Or if you feel like, wow, I work at home, I even work with my spouse at home like I do, that you want to get out. It's time to get out on the town, and maybe it's been a long time since you've done that. So what else could you do? Well, how about picking your favorite restaurant, maybe one that you haven't been to in a while, and getting dressed up a bit and going out on a special date at a favorite restaurant, enjoying some of your favorite foods. What are some activities that you like to do together? Maybe some things that you did when you were dating, but they've really kind of fallen off now and you haven't done them in a long time. One thing that my husband and I used to do quite a bit, and it's something we enjoy, is going to a winery together and doing wine tasting. There's a lot of wine tasting in our area where we live, and this is a really fun activity to do together if you enjoy wine. Another idea is, what are some active things that you both like to do together? My husband and I enjoy golfing, so we'll do a date night of golf and dinner. Maybe you like to ski together in the wintertime. Make a ski trip for yourself, or even just take a day off work and go skiing together. What else can you do? What other activities? Do you like to bike or do you like to hike? Get outside and have some adventure together. How about doing something completely new? I have a friend of mine who said that his wife just signed them up for dance lessons, salsa dance lessons, and they're going to do this once a week for 4 weeks. That sounds like a fun thing to do. What is something that you've never done before? Neither one of you. Can you think of something that you want to do together that you've never tried? Maybe you like to vacation. Is it time to plan a vacation together? And instead of a date night, this is a date week. Even better. So think to yourself, what are some things that you love to do together that when you do this with your spouse, that it makes a difference in your relationship? The main thing that you need to remember is when you take this time for this date night, you really want it to be distraction-free so that you can focus on that most important person and be completely present, that you can listen to them and hear what they have to say, hear what's on their mind, what's going well in their day, and what are some challenges maybe that they're having right now. When's the last time you've had one of those deep conversations without interruption? That's what one of these date nights is for, in order to keep that intimate conversation going. So plan your date night out where you can be free from distraction. So put away the electronics, put away the things that distract you. Be prepared in advance so that you can take this very special time together to focus just on that most important person in your life. Remember, when you put a focus on that most important person and you have these special date nights where you can be fully present with each other, it's going to make your relationship stronger. So press pause and make a date.